Hello students, this is Miss Dalton and this is video 4.5, Solving by Quadratic Formula. Here's the quadratic formula. X equals the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Hopefully you remember this from Algebra 1. Given a quadratic equation in standard form, so our standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c, the quadratic formula can be used to find all solutions. Now the number of real solutions, which are also called your x-intercepts or roots, in a quadratic equation can be determined using the discriminant. Now the discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. If b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, there are two real solutions. If b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, then there are one real solutions. If b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, then there are no real solutions. Alright, so before we work an example, I wanted to play this little video for you. This video will definitely make you remember what your quadratic formula is.
X is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. X is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. X is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a.
Alright, yes there is more, but we will stop there. Maybe we can get our choir students to sing that for us at their next concert. I hope that you liked that. You will remember the quadratic formula after hearing that. So in this first example, we have 2x squared minus 3x minus 2 equals 0. So our a value is 2, our b value is negative 3, and our c value is negative 2. So to use the discriminant to determine how many solutions we have, the discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. So go ahead and plug in your values. You'll have negative 3 squared. Now make sure that when you're typing this in on the calculator, please put parentheses around that negative 3. If you don't put parentheses, your calculator will give you the wrong answer. So just get in the habit of always using parentheses around that negative. So negative 3 squared minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is negative 2. When you evaluate that, that gives you 9 plus 16, which comes out to be 25. Now, since 25 is greater than 0, then that gives us two real solutions. So let's find out what our solutions are. So to find our solutions, we will plug it into the quadratic formula. So you'll have the opposite of b, which is the opposite of negative 3, plus or minus the square root of negative 3 squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. Now, the good thing about finding your discriminant is now this right here is our discriminant. Well, we've already found that. It is 25. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and plug in that 25 for everything that's under that square root. So then we have 3 plus or minus the square root of 25 over 4. And that's going to be equal to 3 plus or minus 5 because the square root of 25 is 5, all over 4. Now, here is where we split this up. So we will split up the plus and minus. You'll split it into 3 plus 5 over 4 and 3 minus 5 over 4. This is how you end up with two real solutions. When you simplify the first one, 3 plus 5, that's 8. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And then 3 minus 5 is negative 2. Negative 2 divided by 4 is negative 1/2. So therefore our solutions are 2 and negative 1/2. All right, let's look at another example. In this example, we have 16x squared minus 23x equals 17x minus 25. Well, it is not equal to 0, so that is what we need to do first. We need to move everything on the right over to the left so that we can get it equal to 0. So we're going to subtract 17x from both sides, and we're going to add 25. That will let us cancel off the x here and the 25 there, and we will end up with the equation 16x squared minus 40x plus 25 equals 0. So let's go ahead and figure out what the discriminant is. Again, the discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. So if I plug in the values, I'll have negative 40 squared minus 4 times 16 times 25. If I evaluate all that out, that's 1600 minus 1600, which gives you 0. When your discriminant is equal to 0, you have one real solution. Here's why you end up with only one real solution. As we plug into the quadratic formula, we're going to have the opposite of b, so negative 40, plus or minus the square root of the discriminant. Well, look, the discriminant was 0. So when you take the square root of 0, you get 0. Therefore, it crosses out this part of the equation. So you only end up with 40 divided by 2 times 16, which is 32. And then when you simplify that, it comes out to be 5/4. So that is your one real solution. Okay, that is it for this video. It's short and sweet. Hopefully you'll come walking into Algebra 2 tomorrow singing the quadratic formula song.